Are you thinking about buying a home in Phoenix, Arizona this year, or wondering if waiting is the smarter move? A lot of buyers assume this decision comes down to interest rates, headlines, or finding the perfect moment. But in reality, the most expensive mistakes often come from waiting without a plan or buying for the wrong reasons. In this video, I break down a clear decision framework buyers in Phoenix should use when deciding whether to buy now or wait, regardless of what the market headlines are saying. Hi, I'm Nurka, a Phoenix-based real estate professional, and I help buyers make smart, sustainable decisions based on local conditions and personal readiness. So let's break it down. So most buyers are trying to avoid making a mistake, especially after years of volatility, affordability, pressure, and mixed signals from the market. But what buyers should understand is that there is no perfect time to buy. Waiting can feel safe, yes, but it still has financial and lifestyle consequences. The cost of being wrong when waiting is often invisible until years later. This is why you hear a lot of people say, I should have bought a house in 2020 or I should have bought a house in 1999. Buy when it fits your life, not when the headline says it's a good time. Buyers want certainty. They want confirmation that they're making the right move at the right time. The reality is, real estate requires time, patience, and financial commitment. Short term thinking and rush decisions often lead to long term stress. Home ownership works best with time and stability. So before focusing on market conditions, buyers should evaluate the following: job and income stability, personal and household stability, and give themselves a realistic time horizon of 1 to 2 years. If those pieces aren't in place, better market conditions alone won't solve the problem. Real estate is hyperlocal. A national trend can look very different when applied to a specific neighborhood, a specific price range, or a specific property type. Some common mistakes that buyers make are applying out of state or out of area data to their own search, assuming all markets behave the same way, ignoring how location and price points affects the competition. In Phoenix, Arizona, buyers may experience very different conditions depending on where and what they're buying, which is why localized guidance matters. Number one, can you comfortably afford the payment? Not do you like it? Can you afford it today without relying on a future refinance to make it work? If the payment only works assuming something changes later, that's a risk. Number two, are you buying for the right reasons? Fear of missing out leads to bad decisions. Long term housing stability is a valid reason to buy. Ownership isn't about winning, it's about locking in a housing solution that fits your life. Number three, will you stay long enough for the math to work? Buying with a short term mindset often leads to regret when the market does what markets naturally do. If you don't plan to stay or keep the property, it might be worth it to slow down. Many buyers believe that waiting protects them from making a mistake. But here is what waiting is risking: gradual price increases, changing rates, increased competition, and lost time and fewer options. Even without dramatic market moves, time plays a major role in long term housing outcomes. This doesn't mean everyone should buy. It means waiting should be intentional and strategic, not passive. Here are some key takeaways. Every buyer situation is different. The goal isn't to buy as fast as possible or to wait indefinitely. The best outcomes come from clear expectations, financial and personal stability, and understanding both short term comfort and long term implications. Buy when your life is ready, not when the market looks perfect. If you're planning a move to Phoenix, Arizona, or trying to decide whether buying or waiting makes sense for your situation, I am happy to help. You will find links below to connect with me directly and follow me on my socials. But before anything else, make sure you hit that subscribe button. See you in the next video.